I'm the Habit Kid. Welcome to day 188. Page 188. They hear their cries and began to soften the hearts of the Lamanites, that they began to ease their burdens. Yet the Lord did not see fit to deliver them out of bondage. And it came to pass that they began to prosper by degrees in the land, and began to raise grain more abundantly, and flocks and herds, and they did not suffer with hunger. Now there was a great number of women, more than there was of men. Therefore King Limhi commanded that every man should impart the support of the widows and their children, that they might not perish with hunger. And this they did because of the greatness of their number that had been slain. Now the people of Limhi kept together in a body as much as it was possible, and secured their grain and their flocks. And the king himself did not trust his person without the walls of the city, unless he took his guards with him, fearing that he might by some means fall into the hands of the Lamanites. And he caused that his people should watch the land round about, that by some means they might take those priests that have fled into the wilderness, who have sown the daughters of Lamanites, and that had caused such a great destruction to come upon them. For they were desirous to take them, that they might punish them, for they had come into the land of Nephi by night, and carried off their grain and their precious things. Therefore they laid wait for them. And it came to pass that there was no more disturbance between the Lamanites and the people of Limhi, and even until the time that Ammon and the king, having been without the gates of the city with his guards, discovered Ammon and his brethren, and supposing them to be priests of Noah, therefore he caused that they should be taken and bound and cast into prison. And had they been the priests of Noah, he would have caused that they should be put to death. But when he found that they were not, but that they were his brethren, and had come from the land of Zarahemla, he was filled with exceedingly great joy. And King Limhi had sent previous to the coming of Ammon a small number of men to search for the land of Zarahemla, but they could not find it, and they were lost in the wilderness. And nevertheless they did find a land which had been peopled, yea, a land which was covered with dry bones, yea, a land which had been peopled, and a land which had been destroyed. And they, having supposed to be the land of Zarahemla, returned to the land of Nephi, having arrived in the borders of the land not many days before the coming of Ammon. And they brought a record with them, even a record of the people whose bones they had found, and it was engraven upon the plates of war. And now Limhi was again filled with joy on learning from the mouth of Ammon that King Uzziah had a gift from God, whereby he could interpret such engravings. Yea, and Ammon also did rejoice. Yet Ammon and his brethren were filled with sorrow, because so all I have to do is brush my teeth. Get my pajamas on. Say my prayers. Five-minute journal time. but not least, go to sleep.
I'm the Happy Kid. Thank you for watching.